So she can cook and she can plant, but she's a very good intellectual and she's very good at crafting and... Oh. Hey everybody, welcome back to this new video of serie playing REMASTERED with the crashes against the Shattered Empire. Alright, so in the previous episode it was a kind of a difficult one again. We had a timing that went extremely wrong and we lost a lot of people in the colony. We lost Combo, we lost Squid. Right, so now we only have 4 people in the colony. And with Combo dead, Casson dead, right? Really, part of the original crew is only Ark. Right? He is the only pawn that really remembers the original territory that has been taken away by the Shattered Empire. So, I think... right, it's safe to assume that if Hawk dies, then it's very likely that the other people, Nico, Boone, and Buffalo, will not necessarily be interested in retaking the land because they never saw it in the first place. It's not their land. It's only Hawk that was the druid of that land and wants to take it back, and is the only pawn left from the original place. So that's why I decided to not necessarily change the rules, but to go a little bit deeper in them and just say, well, if the last person originated from the original land dies, then the colony will not necessarily have the will to take back that land necessarily, and it's very likely that they would just disband or would just repurpose the colony for other means rather than taking back a territory that they don't know of, and to be quite honest, that they don't necessarily care about, right? So Hawk is the leader, he's the chief of the colonists, but if he dies, then it's possible that it would be someone else and their objective would be different, and therefore the objective of the playthrough will not be fulfilled and the playthrough would be over. So that is it. Right, so if Hawk dies, which is the last person from the original land, right? If he dies, then that means that the mission failed. Right, this is just to continue in the storytelling, in the roleplay aspect of things, and I think that's perfectly fair and understandable. It just makes sense in the context of the story. Now, Hawk is a very interesting pawn, but is also very weakened, right? He has multiple injuries. If he takes another hit, he may well likely die, right? So we really need to make sure that Hawk is protected, and we don't necessarily want Hawk to be going outside the area 51 or the area 1, sorry, where it would be safe, right? Maybe just to meditate at the anima tree, and that's pretty much it. So that is for that. Now the other thing that we're gonna need to look into, right? I'm gonna reactivate the bot because I deactivated him. But we have a bunch of men hunting raccoons that are outside our base, so we will not necessarily be able to go out until Buffalo is secured, and I don't want to risk Hawk, dealing with those animals, right? Because it's kind of the king, the king in a chess game, right? If he's gone, if he gets another problem, or if he dies, well, it's over. So we really don't want to expose him unnecessarily. We want him to stay in safety as much as possible. So that's gonna be with that. Now, is there any part that is not roofed? Okay, so this is unroofed, roofed. Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think we're gonna continue, right? The repair bot, where is he going? Okay, so you are not going outside, repair bot. Alright, so I just resetted the bot because I don't want him to go outside. So all the doors leading outside has been condemned. Nobody has the right to go outside. So he's going to focus on the tasks that are inside the secure territory. And we're going to do that until Buffalo comes back to his senses or he gets out of his lethargy or whatever, right? Because he seemed to be shocked that Cousin died. Okay, Bradley. There's trees again, but I wonder if we... Yeah, there is a spell that we can teach Hog that can make a territory on... not fertile, right? So it may be pretty good to have that. It would be also good to try to find at least like a peg leg or something for Hawk, you know? It would be good. I'm pretty sure with a crafting table we could do a peg leg or something. Let's see. Crafting spot. Okay, let's do a crafting spot here just for now. No, we can do a peg leg with a crafting spot. Alright, nice try. Okay, but I'm pretty sure that we can... Yeah, the next thing that I would like to do is to make sure that Hawk is protected. I know that he's a spear caster, but I would like him to have some kind of plate armor or something, right? Like, yeah, I don't want him to be, you know, not protected. He needs to be protected, right? And actually, because I think he's not using the staff, yeah. So I would like him to actually use the task or the defense, if I can find it, of the front boss. It was there, unless someone took it. Ah, it's there. Alright, so I would like him to equip the front boss on because you never know. Buffalo has a very good weapon. It doesn't need another weapon, but Hawk needs to have some form of defense. Yeah, Nicole is researching. Boone is consuming meal, but maybe, I don't know, in terms of crafting. Yeah, she's very bad at crafting. Yeah, Hawk is pretty decent at crafting, so maybe I will put him on the task of creating the creating that armor. Actually, I think that will make sense. All right, go for it, my friend. Now it's gonna take a little bit longer because unfortunately it's pretty slow. And by the way, before we do that, I would like him to drop this charge there and the bark skin. Okay, cool. Because it's not necessary. Okay, and now Buffalo is back on track. So he's not feeling very happy, but I think he's in ketosis. Yeah, okay, so he should be able to do a fair amount of things. So if he can consume a fine meal, that's gonna up his mood, and then we're gonna ask him to go and to defeat the main hunters there. Okay, so it's gonna be making the plate armor. Okay, perfect. Oh, what is he doing? I think he's teaching her something. Mentored, born in magic. Okay, so she can progress in her skills faster. Also, Bones could be a very good fighter, actually, when I think about it. So we could potentially use reverse momentum. Reversal siphon a portion of the kinetic energy into stamina. So let's use that. Right. So, and we're gonna progressively use her more. So she may be also another very good fighter for us. Awesome. All right. So Buffalo, eaten. Okay. Now he also has something there, but I don't want him to have, which is not useful. So I want him to drop the large primitive ammo and the cheap small primitive. Yep, that's right. And then we're gonna go at war. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's decided. All right. Shadow step. Okay, so we want that to be open now. Okay, which means that technically the main hunters should be coming. Okay, so apparently Buffalo, I had to pause the video momentarily and the game continued to go. I forgot to pause the game and he slaughtered all the raccoons. All right, well, that's pretty, good job, Buffalo. Good job. Absolutely good job. So now, if that is the case, we are gonna request other people to stay in the no-make area, except for Hawk. Hawk is gonna stay in the safe area. All right. Buffalo, is he injured? Barely. Barely injured. Okay. Where is Bone? Okay, so she's gonna start butchering all those creatures. We're gonna have a lot of fur. Ah, come on. You don't need this. Just gonna say, do not wear that. Is he wearing some useless, yeah, primitive plaque? Like, they're always trying to wear those things, which is kind of annoying, but anyway. This doesn't have any wood, so we're gonna need to cut some wood. Okay. So let's chop some wood around here and chop some wood. All right, and then that's gonna give us some wood. All right, and he's gonna go having some healing and a hawk sowing trees. Okay. Sowing area. Okay, so he's putting for the next batch of rice, which I think is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, and Born is gonna be pretty busy with all those raccoons, and she has those industrial ammo, which she doesn't need, obviously. Okay, meditating. So technically, Hawk could be meditating. So maybe I will create a new area designated for Hawk. I think I will do that. I think it sounds like appropriate. So let's manage the area, create a new area called Hawk. All right, and now that that's done, we're gonna take the Hawk area, and the Hawk area is gonna be all that. Yeah. I'm gonna correct that after. That's fine. It's gonna be all this. This obviously. He's gonna be able to go in there. He's gonna be able to take care of this. Yep. And take care of all this. And this, that, here as well. It's gonna be able to go here. It's gonna be able to go here. It's gonna be able to go outside. And it's going to be able to meditate. Alright, that's the Hawk area. Now, we're going to allocate that to Hawk. Alright, and where is he? Okay, so he's sleeping. And we also want to make sure that those walls are raised and that this area is secured. Because I don't want, a raid coming there like... Of course, there always can be a raid that can drop on us at any time inside the base, but at least manhunter animals and things like that, they're not gonna be there, right? So okay, Bones is taking all the raccoons, butchering them one by one. Perfect. All right, so I think what I'm gonna focus on right now for the colony is healing buffalo and make sure that we speed up a little bit the research, the sowing. Because honestly, I would like to see if there is a possibility for us to actually research implants or prosthetic. Yeah. Oh, so you need machining, and then you can do, you know, codica, what is that? Hearts and all that stuff. Arm and leg. Perfect. So that's what we want after, because prosthetic is going to be very, very important. Awesome. All right, so that's going to be the next area of research for Nico. She is pretty busy. Also, I would like Bone, when she has the possibility, to be able to focus on doing some statues, right? Like a small sculpture or something like that. I don't think that she is very artistic. She's a little bit artistic. She's not necessarily the most artistic. Yeah, Hawk is not artistic. She is not. Yeah, Bone is the most artistic of them, so she can actually give it a try. Cool, and Bradley is bringing the things inside. Perfect. All right, so let's try to do that, and we'll see how we go. Great. We have an eclipse and we have a solar flare at the same time, so everything that is electronical will not work, or electrical, I should say. Ay. No. No visitors. Okay, so she's working in the dark, which is not necessarily super good. Now the good thing is, like, even if the nutrient paste is not working at the moment, we still have fine meals, right? So that's still okay. And she's recuperating all the bodies, which is cool. We don't want those bodies to spoil, right? So that was spoiled in 20 hours, right? 22 hours. She has more than enough time to butcher all of them for their meat and recuperate the skin. That's right. Boom. Awesome. So we still have the solar flare. Solar flare, yeah. Hopefully it's not gonna last too long. And here you go, the solar flare is gone, and we have power again. Awesome. Now the last raccoon is going to spawn in 16 hours, so we managed to butcher them all. We have all their meat. We're super good for the food. Alright, now Buffalo, would you be able to... Okay, come on, power the things up. Flick the switch on. Okay, flick the switch on, please. Okay, he's gonna go sleep now, but that's fine. We have enough energy to do that. Okay, so we're getting there. Okay, so we're progressively getting there. I think it's a good time for Hawk to actually read the lightning scroll. You never know. I also would like to see if we can do a peg leg for Hawk, right? Because spell cannot apply to this pawn. teaches a lightning mage how... lightning mage. Okay, Shanks. He's not a lightning mage. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, alright. Fair enough. Made a mistake there. Okay, so Buffalo is working on that. Is that considered crafting or construction? Yeah, it's construction. I need Buffalo to be considered a crafter. Right, it needs to be crafting stuff because otherwise it's not going to be able to do the plate armor that we need. Or Hawk can work on the crafts. Yeah, I didn't think about that. So let's do that. It will also be good to have a workbench. Because that will speed up considerably the... Maybe we can get rid of that and put the workbench there, or we can put the workbench here. Get a... Okay, now do that. Work on this. I know it's going to take him more time, but he needs to rest. Okay. Yeah, he can work on it. That's what I wanted to see. It's going to take him time, but... yeah, 500 hours, yeah. So just have some rest. Cool. And now, as you can see, we are working on the barricade here. So like that, if we need to defend there, those embrasures are not necessarily going to be too much of a weakness. The east side would be able to be defended a little bit better. Right. And same here, we like to have embrasures. We need to reinforce there as well, but this is marshy swamp, so anyway, we are working on it. We are trying to reinforce the base progressively. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do the same here, so that we can go all the way here and have at least some means of barricade. Right, cover 57%. Whereas a wooden one is cover 57% as well, but it is way more fragile. Those ones are 420, so they can take a bigger beating. Oh, okay. So the energy is going down. Do we have reserve of chem fuel? I don't think we do. Okay. This is concerning. Okay. Okay, is he being slowed down? Blocked by a bamboo tree. Another bamboo tree. Jesus, bamboo trees. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we're gonna take care of that plant. And also we're gonna need to chop more wood. So I'm gonna ask Hawk to cut this and yeah, the rice is growing fairly quickly, but we need to have Hawk continuing to put more rice. We used a tremendous amount of it, surprisingly. All right, guys. Apparently, we have a buffalo that is dazed. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so we're gonna need to find some granite, marble chunks. It would be nice if we can find some granite. Here you go. Alright, we need some granite in order to finish the Great Wall. Okay, so Hawk is sewing already. Jeez, this guy is a legend. It's so quick. My gosh. But I would like him to prioritize working on his armor because honestly, I want him to wear armor now. Hopefully, it's not gonna prevent him from using his psychic abilities. But how is Nicole? Yeah, okay, she's okay. Comfortable. Yeah, she's okay. He's pretty hungry. Yeah, it's gonna take him time to do that armor. It's gonna take him a while because he have only 50% manipulation, right? So quest expire in 7 hours. Wow, what is that? A 57-year-old roboticist named Mal is calling from nearby. She is begging to join you at Serenity. There's some kind of threat following Mal, but she is unwilling to say what it is, when it might follow. She's also unwilling to tell you more about herself. Okay, so this is a very dangerous choice, guys. Having the possibility to have an extra person in the colony is wonderful. But Buffalo is not available right now. So if something comes attack us, we are not going to be able to defend the base. Okay, we're going to keep this because she's a roboticist. This is amazing. So she could be very good at research. She could be very good at actually constructing additional robots for us, which will really help Serenity. Another, a building bot or a harvesting bot or a cleaning bot or a cooking one, or improving the one that we already have would be wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna keep that under our sleeve for now. I just want to make sure, like when it would be only 1 hour left or 2 hours left, I will look into it. Hopefully Buffalo will wake up by then, but if not, then yeah, I don't think Buffalo is gonna be able to wake up. So we're gonna need to make the call without Buffalo, which is super dangerous. Alright. So let me see. What kind of... how good is she in melee? She's very bad. She's very bad. She doesn't have any kind of protection. She has a fair amount of abilities, but what kind of gear is she? No, she doesn't have any gear. Okay. Okay, so let's give her a limestone club. Never know. Alright. Only 3 hours left. And Hawk doesn't have his armor. 2 hours left. Okay. So we're gonna need to make a call. What is the status of our traps there? We only have one. It's not much. We have also no guarantee that the people are gonna come from our kill box. I don't know. This is kind of risky, guys. I don't know if I want to risk it. Like, because if the attack is substantial, this could be the end of Serenity. But at the same time, if we don't have other people coming in the base, it's also gonna be the end of Serenity. Well, we can stabilize to some degree, and repair the base, make it better with the 4 of us. But still, it would be very good to have another person in here. I think we should risk it. Because if we don't, then we're gonna be in trouble. So let's see. Alright. So we accepted that. A Scourge pod. I didn't see this one. Lee Conius, a free order of refugees in Empire, is making a request. A Mechanod sword has been attacking a settlement and he wants you to distract it. Yeah, no. We are not doing that. Okay, so let's see where this person is. Hopefully she's not gonna come from the north, because if she comes from the north, she's dead. Okay, where is she? Okay, she's coming from the south. So she can cook and she can plant, but she's a very good intellectual and she's very good at crafting and... Oh! Chaos tradition, summon, healing, consume corpse. What is that? Consume corpse or undead to replenish mana. That's like a necromancy. It's the practice in which chaos mage redefine their thought. True to its name, the ability learned cannot be controlled and will be randomly selected. Every ability cast by a chaos mage has a chance to be affected by arcane fluctuation. Okay, so she's a chaos mage. Okay. Alright, fair enough. So she can consume corpses as well. Okay, so she's gonna come back. Okay, alright. So let's put her on this on schedule. Alright, and she's not gonna be restricted, she's gonna stay here. In terms of work, so she's also a mage. So firefighter, patient. She's not a very good doctor. Bed rest and basic. Okay. Hunting, number 4. Construction. She's decent at constructing. Okay, so she can be the construction. Buffalo can be number 2 actually. She's pretty decent at smithing too. Very good at crafting. Okay, so we're gonna use Buffalo as the hauler and the cleaner. And the second cook. Yeah, Buffalo is not very artistic, but okay, and teach. She's also very good at research. So she's gonna be number 2 on that, and Hawk is gonna be number 3. Okay, that's very good. Now I'm curious to see who is gonna come for her. And actually, I would like her to wear a helmet. We should have many helmets. Is she good socially? No, she's very bad. She's actually very bad. Ooh. Just have some rest, my friend. Actually, Mal can help with that. Okay, so let's say that's Mal's room. There you go. Wonderful. So we have a new colonist, but we don't know yet if someone or something is gonna come for us. Okay. Okay, where is she? Okay, so she's relaxing socially. No, we don't have any. We don't have 500 silver yet. So. All right. So could you actually focus on? Any worker? Okay. Worker Hawk. Does it matter if it's Hawk the worker? Don't tell me that Hawk has to finish it. It's kind of unfortunate if that's the case. Why would that be the case? Okay. She's not too bad in meta either, so she could be pretty decent. Okay. Very interesting. And she's very good at crafting, very good at constructing, so that is very, very cool for us. But I would like her to be able to do that, so I wonder, okay, can you do this and then after do another plate armor, please? Because honestly, I want my people a mechanoid cluster. Okay, we don't have auto mortars, and they are in the south. Ouch! But I think we can take them down. What is this thing? A defoliator. An area denial device that analyzes nearby plants without affecting animals. In planetary war, these weapons are scattered across the farmlands or jungles to deny enemy food or cover. They are usually associated with orbital drop mechanoid swarms. Alright, interesting. Wow, alright, so they're gonna kill the vegetation around, which is not gonna be good for us. So we're gonna have to take care of it in the next episode, but we're gonna need, before the next episode, before something bad happens, we're gonna need to redesign the no mecha area, because this is become a no mecha area as well, so... Yeah, don't come any close to this point, guys. Don't come any close until we secure this area. I mean, maybe this will be fine all the way here, but don't come any close to don't come any close to this area. Okay, so north and south, and we need to clear them out, and we're gonna have some components, and I think Buffalo will be strong enough with regeneration to actually take them down. It doesn't necessarily need to have a Bradley, I think. Okay, but this is a very interesting episode. Like, we have made the acquaintance of a new person, and that person is pretty good. All right, she is pretty good. Pretty good crafter, pretty good intellectual, pretty good at construction. And we're gonna use her services pretty well, hopefully. She doesn't have a melee weapon, but yeah, I want her to have a full plate armor. I want my people to be actually geared up. Everybody being full plate armor. I don't care, unless that prevent them from casting spells. But it doesn't seem to be affecting Buffalo, so hopefully it's not gonna affect Hawk and Mal as well. So we'll go from there. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. That really helps the channel. And don't forget to put any comment in the comment section below on what your suggestion would be for the next step of the adventure. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.